And when that moves up as well, it helps the Nifty. So that's the reason why we're back in the green. But let's get in Nimesh, who's back with us this week. Nimesh, good to have you back. Tell us, what are you picking up in the D Street action today?
Well, Nigel, a day of consolidation, so to speak. And again, if you look at the markets today, as you rightly pointed out, a big recovery in Reliance. So while HDFC Bank is dragging, there are other large cap names like Reliance, ITC, for that matter, some bit of tech names as well. Yeah. They're helping the bulls to have this, so kind of Nifty is getting managed at these levels from some other large cap boys. But the good part is this whole rally of the last few days is backed by FI buying as well. So we're seeing delivery-based buying happening. That's been the case today as well. In fact, there is a basket buying in the Nifty stocks, is what I understand at a leading FI desk. So, and it's basically spread to some mid caps as well, and that explains the big outperformance in the broader market stocks today. In terms of sectors, clearly pharma stands out in terms of big moves in those sectors. Some of the select PSUs have again started doing well. Remember, there is a phase now when the energy fund from ICICI Pru is just got launched, right? So that is up for subscription till 16th. So you'll see some bit of action in the energy stocks as well, as and when that fund gets closed. So there is a bit of interest back in the PSU names, so to speak, from larger institutions. But broadly, this whole rally in the large caps is backed by FI buying as well.
Okay, all right. And what about individual stocks? Plenty of action out there. The promoters cannot sell because most of them have got into silent period, but still
there are blocks happening.
A lot of blocks. Yeah,
tell
absolutely.
Us more. So again, a couple of stocks where there were large blocks and they're in action today. The first is BetPlus. There is a large block and the stock is under pressure after that. But I understand a leading domestic mutual fund was a seller there. So again, disclosures could be interesting. But the bigger one is HEG. Almost 5% equity has got changed hands. Well, the stock is recovered from the day's low. Need to see, in terms of disclosures, whether there is some official disclosure to that. I was just looking at the shareholding pattern. There is only one mutual fund, which is Quant, who owns a sizable stake in that particular company. So again, disclosures could be interesting there in HEG. The second stock is Suzlon. A big move on that stock and backed by large volumes as well. I understand the flows are quite strong at a leading FI desk. So looks like the FI interest is back in this particular stock. And also there is a lot of anticipation that maybe the company is likely to bag a very large order very soon. So that's Suzlon. The third stock is HOEC. Post the disclosures which came 10 days back, that stock is back in action, has recovered as well very sharply. I understand some leading HNI investors, quite active buyers as well, and hence a big move even in today's market. And the last is Gujarat Fluoro. The stock has been in a consolidation phase, absolutely flat if you look at like a 3-month or a 6-month chart. But now at these levels, some bit of interest seems to be back from larger HNIs. And even there, the anticipation that maybe over the next 1 quarter or so, you will see the company raising funds in the EV business. So that's a potential taker for Gujarat Fluoro.
Nimesh, good afternoon. Good to see you back. On Reliance, you had the opportunity to sort of make a call or two, figure out what's going on?
Not surge. Really, Prashant. So again, the fact that Reliance has actually underperformed for a longish bit. Now I think there is a bit of nifty management as well. The day when the HDFC Bank is down or some other large caps are down, Reliance puts his hands out and rallies pretty hard. There is buying interest as well, largely. And again, the telecom stocks have seen some bit of consolidation, and now maybe there is a fresh buying as well. So that explains a bit of movement in Reliance in today's market.
Okay. All right, Nimesh, thanks very much for that. So that's a quick look at things. I mean, the Reliance's 2.5% move basically means that the Nifty is